A cell is called as the basic structural and functional unit of life. In order for a cell to function properly, it needs to have a proper internal environment as well as a proper external environment. However, if there are changes in this internal and external environment, a cell may get exposed to a variety of stresses which ultimately leads to cell injury. A cell may respond to this type of cell injury depending upon the type of the cell that is involved and the extent and type of cell injury. In this video, we will be dealing in brief about the response of the cell depending upon the extent and type of cell injury a cell may get exposed to. Watch the video till the end to understand it well. Hi, we at Denterize welcome you all to a platform where we help you to conceptualize, visualize and memorize dentistry. A normal cell experiences cell injury because of the various type of stresses imposed on it. These stresses can be because of hypoxia, physical agents, chemical agents, ionizing radiations and many more reasons. These reasons will be discussed in a separate video. The response of the cell to these kind of stresses depends upon the intensity of the stress. The stress can be simply increased functional demand, it can be even mild to moderate in nature, or it can be severe as well. If there is simply an increased functional demand, a cell will try to adapt to the changes that are going on in its environment. This is called as cellular adaptation. Cellular adaptations can be manifested by the following processes. These are atrophy, hypertrophy, hyperplasia, metaplasia, dysplasia. The details of these terminologies will be discussed in our subsequent videos. If the cause of stress is removed, the cell gets restored back to its normal state. Whenever the stress is mild to moderate in nature, cell injury occurs. But when the stress is removed, repair and healing of the cell takes place. This entire phenomenon is called as reversible cell injury. However, as a result of cell injury, there are certain changes which can be seen at the subcellular level called as the subcellular changes, or at times certain metabolites get accumulated within the cells which are called as the intracellular accumulations. The details of these will be discussed in our subsequent videos. However, when the injury is persistent and severe, cell death may occur and the entire phenomenon is called as irreversible cell injury. So this was a brief overview of the responses of the cell in response to a variety of stresses. In our subsequent videos, we will be dealing in detail about each and every terminology that we have used in this video. If you like our content, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon so that you can get notified whenever we upload a new video. Suggestions are always welcome from your side. Stay tuned, stay safe. Thank you for watching.